Let's take a look at the Arktis B110 Combat Smock in the pattern called Greenzone. Now, this pattern is fully licensed by Arktis from Pencott, and Arktis has the license to print Greenzone on their pattern of material. I would just like to give a big shout out to my good friend Malta Convoy for donating this smock to the channel. Thank you, brother. I know I appreciate it, and many of the viewers out there appreciate it as well. So thank you for your great generosity. A great feature of the B110 Combat Smocks is this is a very lightweight outer garment designed for all weather conditions. Now the smock has a DWR finish on it to make it somewhat, not totally waterproof, but basically what they call showerproof from light rains and things like that. And it also is made with a very special 50/50 Ripstop nylon. Greenzone is a very effective camouflage pattern. With its blends of browns and tans and greens, you have a camouflage pattern that will work really well around, say, mossy environments, where you have also a mix of browns and greens with coniferous trees, spruces, firs, things like that. Also dried grasses and various green shrubberies. It is a pattern that will work well through a variety of terrains. If you're looking at purchasing a smock from Arktis and you want to generally layer up underneath, and say you want to have your smock more versatile, I would encourage you to order your smock one size larger. Now, normally I wear a large from Arktis, but smocks that I'm going to wear in a variety of colder conditions where I find I'm going to need to layer up, say like with a fleece underneath, a sweater, things like that, I will get to the next size and order an extra large. A great feature with Arktis smocks is the hood design. So generally, when you're going to put on your hood, leave your zipper down just a little bit so you have some play to get it on. Then once you get the hood in place, what is really nice is you can adjust the drawstrings, set the slide toggles. Right there on the back is an adjustment so that you can adjust the hood if you want to give yourself more visibility. Now what it does when you cinch it down, it draws the hood around the kind of like the crown of your head to make a nice fit. So this gives you really good wind protection, but it doesn't take away from your visibility and decreasing your peripheral vision. So as you can see, that works really well. Now in warmer weather on the B110s, there's a slot right here. So if you're wearing a cap, you can fit the brim of your cap in that slot. So when you're turning your head and everything, your cap and everything is moving with the hood of the smock. So excellent design. Now Arktis uses the design feature of the large style Canadian buttons. Now Canadian button is with the material going through the button, and then the material is well sewn. So it makes a really strong button that's able to resist lots of wear and tear. Another thing that they've also done with their buttons is they run a band all the way down the smock, and this one piece of material runs through all the buttons and then is sewn in place. So now you have a really strong reinforced feature to hold these buttons in place and basically lock down that outer flap on your smock and really give you great weather protection. So there are two very large style breast pockets on the front, and each one has a weather flap. So once you close up your pocket, that gives you rain and dirt protection to keep material from getting inside your pockets. Also, next to those are two zippers, which give you lots of space. Now these kinds of pockets are excellent for putting writing material, maps, and paperwork, things like that, that you need to quickly stow in place. So that is a really great feature. And then also on the front is a rank slide. So you can add a morale patch or your rank, and that can fit right here on this slide. On your upper left outside edge of your bicep is a pocket that has room to put a pen or a chem light in there. And also there's enough room to, say, fit a Write in the Rain notepad or some camo cream, things like that in your pocket. Around your midsection, around your waist, is a drawstring that fits inside this flap, so that you can seal down right around your waist, and it goes kind of just above your pant line. That's kind of where you want that. And so that can really lock in around your stomach, and then also prevent wind and things and dirt and crap like that from getting up inside of your smock. So that can seal that off really well. And then there's some toggles that you can adjust your tension. On the bottom of the smock also is a drawstring, so you can get that sealed up nice around your butt area. And that's also good for really cold, windy conditions, and keep that air from getting up underneath. Or maybe you're laying prone somewhere and you got to crawl through stuff or whatever. So that kind of really is nice for locking the smock up around your butt area. Also on Arktis smocks is a nice adjustable cuff. Now this cuff is really large, so depending on the size of gloves you're wearing, things like that, then you can get that adjusted. And like on a day like today, prevent the snow and the cold from working their way up inside your arms. So the B110 is an outer shell. There are no inner pockets. So what you have is a nice windproof layer, which is really great. So the smock is pretty versatile year-round. Just as conditions get colder, you're going to want to layer up underneath, say with an undershirt, wool sweater, fleece, things like that, and you'll be good to go in really cold temperatures. Like even today, like right now, it's roughly around minus 22 Celsius. So my fingers are getting kind of stiff when they're not in the glove. All right, everyone, take care, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye now.